Okay, this is J L Zaring. This is take 2. You see the keys in the door. We are heading out. No, that is not my pink pepper spray. It is my navigator's Jewelz.
Hi.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, we're going, but I have to put on my glasses that are falling. Hold on. We are better organized than this. Okay, now we're going. We're heading to the Bluester. This is our super awesome fit. As I said, it has high-end massive brakes. It has an awesome case sport lowered suspension. It has a race fin for superior airflow along with side skirts, awesome lightweight racing wheels, and a front spoiler, again, for awesome airflow. Okay, we are out of here to roll to 85 C. Okay, we are going to try this again. Right now you hear the massive airflow of the air conditioning. Okay, we're taking off. Hear the power of the engine. Do you hear that? Now our mission here is not nearly as awesome as those firefighters that are kicking ass over there in Burbank, but it's close to it, as we are going to rescue the food from 85C. The main thing we are rescuing, in case you've never been to 85C, it's called
Snow bread.
Yeah, snow something. Snow bread. And as you know, fire and snow do not mix. Snow melts, so will that bread. So, we are heading over there. Navigator will guide us off the freeway. And what side streets are we taking?
Western.
We are taking Western type side streets, like the Old West.
Yeah.
Secret, bumpy, dirty, dusty. She knows about all these Western side streets. Okay, we are out of here. As you can see, all the massive traffic and the opposite side of the freeway, they are escaping the fire as we are heading into it. I have my...
We're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
No.
And just to make things clear, this little kitty cat on the dash, that is the navigator's kitty cat. That is not my kitty cat. Okay, we had a incident going up this really big freeway hill. Apparently, we think the AC is not working very cold.
Not working.
So, yeah, not working. So, we have pulled off. And as you can see, I have the manual out. It's two things, I think, either some fuse blew or it's running out of Freon. It needs to be recharged or whatever they charge it with. I don't know if they use Freon still or not, but we shall see. Okay, major issue here. We had a loss of air conditioning, in which case that led us to AutoZone to get more air conditioning, awesome, magical stuff that makes it cold.
Cool it.
And we checked the lines, but the pressure already read good, so it could be a compressor issue. I'm running low on energy, so again, you know I say words skewed, so I might again. Anyway, after that failed, I was checking the fuses and there was, bam, a spark. flew up like 5 feet 5 inches tall, 5 inches. I exaggerated a little, 5 feet 5 inches, and everything went dead. So my navigator here, she navigated the fuses, fuse box, everything, and located where the fuse blew. It was an 80 amp. It was the fuse on top of the battery. So, luckily AutoZone right behind us, excuse me, in front of us, we were able to get a fuse. Some cool guys next to us, they had a small little battery wrench. I had another multi-tool, and between those two tools, we managed to replace the fuse in 105-degree weather.
Yay!
So the car is running.
Yay!
But, camera's a little crooked, but I don't think we're getting to
85C.
85C, because really right now it feels like, if you
200.
translate that to Fahrenheit, that's a lot. So let's just say we feel that outside right now. So we're heading on back home in a non-AC car. We're doing old school, old fashioned with the windows down. Okay? We are humbling ourselves.
Yeah.
So when we get that AC working again, we will never take it for granted.
No.
Ever. Okay? Over and out. Anything else?
The car started.
The car started. Later. Hey, hi, this is J L Zaring for take 3, I think. I think take 1 and 2 occurred yesterday. And that occurred in the Bluester Blue car. Navigator Jewelz, what happened to Bluester Blue?
Her AC gave out.
Yes, hear that, folks? Her AC gave out. We desperately pulled over to a, what shop was that?
AutoZone.
An AutoZone to redo the AC. It turned out that it was not the cold stuff that you put in the air conditioner. I think it used to be called Freon. Maybe it's still called Freon. It is something else. We don't know. And then while doing that, somehow the battery did a short. No idea how. We were looking at the fuses, and that caused a battery fuse to blow. Now, mind you, when we first looked at the battery fuse, it looked fine until Jewelz discovered in the manual
There are 2 fuses for the battery.
2 battery fuses. I've never seen it, but there was a battery fuse under the red cap on top of the actual battery. I've never seen that in my life. It did fool us, and it was bolted down. So it took some doing to get it unbolted from the battery. I had one tool, a multi-tool, some really cool guys. I think we have one photo I'll try to put in the video. Some really cool guys came with one other tool, and between those 2 tools, we managed to get that fuse out and a new fuse from AutoZone. This is take 3. Take 3, I'll try to turn around here. And actually, I don't even know if you could have seen us with all that light behind us.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can see us better. Take 3 is with the BMW, and we're going to go for it again in Burbank. Massive fire.
Glendale.
Oh, Burbank / Glendale. Something like that. She says Glendale.
Yeah.
She is the navigator. I will try to listen to her. So it's somewhere over in that region above the 210, right? They have the entire 210 shut down there. In fact, now again, this is for Snowbread at 85C. And did you find out the Fahrenheit of that yet?
No, not yet.
No, she still hasn't. But I guarantee you it feels like that Fahrenheit outside in the sun, about 110 degrees. But it's just a fun adventure to get over there to get some awesome tasting bread. They have savory and sweet. One of the sweet is called Snowbread. That's our favorite.
Yeah.
So hence, that's why we keep saying Snowbread.
Snowbread.
So this is take 2. Wish us luck. Have faith in us. We have the 2014 BMW 335, and yes, just like we did with blue Honda Fit, we did lots of work with this one. I'll keep that a secret until later, but it has a lot more horsepower, a lot more torque. Suspension is lowered and very wide tires on the back with a very loud exhaust. Okay, we're out of here. Okay, I am inside the BMW, and straight ahead of me there is the blue Honda Fit that we adventured in yesterday to a failed expedition. Repeat today. We will have faith for a successful expedition. Oh, speaking of expedition, there's my Ford Expedition. I still have some maintenance to do on it from the last trip, so we will be hopping in that after we do a maintenance video. That's right, we will be doing a maintenance video showing everything that should be done when you do a large off-road trip. Everything you should check and double check and triple check. Okay, as you can see, we are ready. I don't think you can see the hood, but there is ash even where we live, all over the hood, and ash all over the window. We have our radar detector. Now, that's a radar detector. That is legal in California, just not on the windshield, so it cannot be suctioned to the windshield. It is not a radar blocker or anything like that. It is a radar detector. And that is simply in case we're going like 1 mile over the speed limit and there happens to be a radar or a laser, we can nicely slow down. It's that simple. We don't speed, but sometimes, you know, you can accidentally cruise over 1, 5, 6, 7 miles per hour over, and that helps us not to, right?
That's right.
Okay. Okay, right now we are on the 118 freeway and we'll be heading to the 5 to the 134 to find this 85C bakery. Now, we looked to the depths of Google and that 85C, if my memory serves correctly, my navigator Jewelz said it was 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that correct? Okay, that is correct. And right now, it is 100 outside, so another blistering day. A little specs and details. We are in a 2014? 2014 BMW 335. And it has been modified by myself and Jewelz, from the suspension to the exhaust to the intake and to the complete computer system, all the way down to the sensors on the exhaust. A lot of times we try to put in anywhere between 93 and 95 octane. We have well over 400 horsepower, over 400 torque. This is a very, very fun stock M3 killer, it's a blast because this is kind of a sleeper car. The things we did to it was lots of subtle things, matching colors, so it doesn't stick out like a bright orange sports car or anything. It's a very subtle, fun family car, mind you. It actually has 4 doors. So it's a very versatile, is that how you say it? Versatile automobile. And we are heading into the heat of the San Fernando Valley. And that is the basic high-level specs of the car we are in today. That is it. More coming later. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the hills are on fire here. And again, the fire is occurring in many different places due to spot fires. So hopefully the camera can pick it up. Right now we are on the 134, and this is, what area would you call that?
Burbank.
Burbank. So that is some remnants of an earlier fire. That's not the heavy front right now. There's a few different heavy fronts. But all they can really do for fires like that is fight it from the air. Sure, they can help try to guard structures, but even when I was in the fire department, trying to fight the front of the fire is really impossible with hand lines. You can just do structure protection, and most of the fire will be put out from the air, and then once the fire passes over, crews will help knock out any little spot fires or embers. And that's about it. Okay, we are getting closer and closer to 85C. Here we come. 185 degrees of baking goods.
It's gonna be fun. We're looking for parking. We finally got here, but now we have to find parking because it's Glendale in the middle of the day on a Sunday.
And it's only 92 degrees here, so it is cool. But parking is not cool.
No.
Parking is stressful here. Okay, my navigator yelled, "Here, here, here." And I said, "What?" She yelled, "Here," really loud. The second time I angled to the right and we found a parking spot. Let's take a look. 2-hour parking, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And look at, is that? Yes, that is a box of 85C.
Woohoo!
Miss SoCal right there got our stuff. We're gonna have to get in there.
Yes, we do.
My navigator here is going to tell me if I can pull up. Why is that?
Because the car is very low in the front. Because it's amazing.
And sometimes I hit things in the front.
And
she doesn't like it. So,
not really.
can you please tell me if I can scoot up?
Okay. Give me a minute.
Okay, we are stopped. Here is the outside of the car. This was our 85C mobile, as you can see. Okay, let's go to our 85C Navigator. Navigator, how is parking coming?
Pretty good.
It's paid parking for like 2 hours. Can you see it in the far, far distance? The red little square, 85C. Okay, I have no idea if we can film in here, so we might get yelled at.
Probably not.
We have to get trays.
Look at this.
She always loves colorful things.
Okay.
I think we should get snow ready. Oh my god. Excuse me, miss?
Yeah.
When is there going to be more snow bread?
I think they're actually making it. Let me check. How many do you want?
Oh, how many do we want, hon? At least 7? 7's a lucky number. 7's a lucky number. Thank God she's helping us. There's a snow bread. There's one. That is an awesome snow bread.
Yeah.
A lot of these things, I have no idea what they are. But they are very good. So just because I don't know what they are doesn't mean they're not good. Yeah, there's a lot of mango. You are seeing from my eye level what I am thinking about doing. Coconut twist, a tart. Premium milk. Oh, what is that? Hey, hon, what is premium milk?
Oh, that's with the chocolate. The
White chocolate?
White chocolate.
White chocolate in that one. Are you going to get some?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you some savory things. Oh, like here's one. This is a honey teriyaki chicken. This is a tuna Danish. This is a spicy green onion chicken. So there's savory and sweet here. We're going to have lunch with the savory. This is a cheese dog. Oh, Hawaiian chicken. I'm sure that is good.
They're all good.
Look at that.
Yay!
That is looking awesome. And guess what? We have put this in the refrigerator before. They're all individually wrapped in plastic. Stick them in the box, stick them in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, and they're still great. Maybe microwave them for 10 seconds. Okay, we're gonna look for some savory ones. Okay, we picked a teriyaki chicken and a ham and cheese. Did I show you my awesome adventure boots today? Those are what are called adventure boots. You saw yesterday's, those were black and blue, and these are brown and orange. And they're like walking on clouds. Oh, and I think we are waiting for, what are we waiting for? We talked to the girl and she took an order for 7 snowbreads.
These ones?
Yeah.
7 of those, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're still waiting for them. They're somewhere in back. 7 fresh snowbreads. We love those snowbreads. They're like magical.
Oh, really? I haven't
Yes.
tried only this one. I don't know, someone.
Good.
Isn't it sweet?
It's a little sweet.
But
Oh,
that's-
awesome. 5 minutes? Great. We're going to be here.
You want any
7 more or
Yeah.
including 7?
Yeah.
7 more?
Oh, so 6 more, right?
6 more.
7?
Okay, she wants 7 more.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Did you want any milk tea or you're fine?
You can go for one. I'll look for a seat. Okay, I was lucky to get 2 seats. We'll see where she is. She is still in line, but I'll stay here to keep these seats. Take a look outside. Look at those high new apartments. Today was successful. Well, knock on wood. We still have to get home. You know what? Another update with this camera. It has a red light in the front and a red light in the back in case you're looking at the rear. That's pretty cool. Well, Miss Jewelz is going to get our lunch now, as everything else we got is getting individually packaged, as I mentioned earlier, wrapped up and put into the box. And there she is now. And that is our lunch. And yes, I know I still have to get my rig in shape. We are going to do that maintenance video on all the things you do, all the things you check after you do a hard drive off road, and then it'll be up and running again, or I should say checked to be up and running again. And one thing is to check the beadlock rings. I have to check all those. I had one leaking, I fixed it, but I'll check all the rest. Okay. What you got here? Wow. Let's move some of this stuff. Okay, lunch is served. We got pizza going on here.
Yeah.
So I guess 85°C pizza, or translated to 185 degrees Fahrenheit pizza,
Yep.
and 185 Fahrenheit ham and cheese. Remember I said earlier, flashy things, you know, catches Jewel's attention? She did that flashy red box. Remember that flashy red box she was first looking at? It pulled her in. Mooncake, 85°C Celsius. Mooncake. Can you please show us what the heck are those things? She's just laughing at me. I don't know what they are. In fact, most of the things in the store, I really don't know what they are. But they're really good, and a lot of people, I mean, I'll turn the camera around, you can see a lot of people like the stuff here. Okay, we are out of here. Out of here? And guess what? Our hands are full. You guys can take the chairs. We're out of here. Good here, huh? So good. I know. It's awesome. Look at everything we got. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay. The camera's still rolling because actually I can't press the button to turn it off. How did you like our lunch?
That was good.
What did we get again? We got a pizza.
We got everything.
A Hawaiian pizza roll?
Roll. Nah,
Pastry, whatever it is, but it's savory. And we got, what was the other one? Ham and cheese.
Yep.
Oh. Press the button, love.
Hi.
Okay, now to complete this mission, we are heading home. What direction are we going, Miss Navigator?
We're gonna go west.
We're going west.
So I would say that my favorite thing at 85°C is their bread. Definitely the snow bread that we went there for. But also their boba is pretty good. It's not too sweet. Their boba is really fresh, kind of squishy. And I really enjoyed the milk tea. What about you, hun?
Yes. Obviously, we don't go there for the boba or milk tea. It really is the bread. Like, let's say, for example, with the snow bread, how they make it, it's just different than any of the bread we have.
Yeah.
Or eat, or try near our house, or even any of the cities that are near us. So the bread is really soft.
Not too sweet.
Yeah, it's not really sweet, but it has a hint of sweetness, right?
Yeah.
So a hint of sweetness, very soft, and just very unique. So when they mix it with their savory pastries or lunch items and their sweet
Savory,
desserts, it really complements them. Kind of like, you know, adding a little bit of salt with your chocolate chip cookies. It really complements them. Or sometimes when you mix like maybe a little syrup when you're eating with pancakes and bacon, it all tastes good. So when you're eating savory, the bread tastes kind of sweet, and when you're eating sweet, the bread doesn't taste nearly as sweet, but has a very soft, awesome feel and taste. So that's why it's fun to travel out here.
Yeah.
Plus, as you know, I have the spine issue, so it's really hard for me to get off-road. So you know what? We're just going to be filming whatever we want to film, and this was our adventure for the weekend. So here you go.
But they all disappear, they will let you down, so we better stick together. Let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crowd. trying to deny that we should be together. It's heavy weather, we're heading for tonight. You better take what you can, 'cause the
Okay.
time is right now.
Now, I can 110% say our mission was successful. I was waiting for her to say it, but she was looking really pretty sitting there. But yes, we are home
Yay.
with the 85C bakery goods. Unlike
Yesterday.
the other day when we were in
Aww.
Bluey. Yes, we call that car Bluey. We are very creative.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe for more fun future videos, including, I think I mentioned, the maintenance of the expedition as far as what you do after a big off-road trip. And also we are going to have a video on driving on 35s, 35-inch tires, and yes, that is not on the BMW or the Honda Fit, that is on the Expedition. However, speaking of the Honda Fit and BMW, we will be having all sorts of videos, as I have said many times, so stay tuned for many adventures of One Life Live. And why did we call that title One Life Live? Because really, as far as I know, as far as I think you too, most people, we know we have one life to live. So live it up, have fun, take care, be safe.
Bye.